And then as far as the dairy, since we know that that's not making you feel as good. I know you said it was the ice cream, the Lucky Charms ice cream, but where is it coming back in other than like the Eggos and the Lucky Charms?
Yeah, it's coming from that and just junk food. The chips, Doritos. Oh, and me and Riley did a video where it was letting Starbucks baristas pick our drink for a week. A lot of them used cream.
Yeah.
That was one thing that was every day for a week or 5 days.
Did you actually feel a difference in your...
Yeah, and I would literally bloat.
Wow.
Yeah, and I was like, okay.
Like, thanks, barista.
Yeah, literally. I would say it's coming from just a lot of like junky foods, which I was avoiding when I was eating my own stuff. And one thing I'm not willing to let go though is my grated Parmesan cheese on pasta.
And that's okay too, because that's a harder cheese, so it's not going to be as reactive. Really.
Okay.
The harder cheeses don't have as much lactose in them, so that could be a better thing to have.
And
if it's a little bit, that's okay. The whole thing is like...
It's like the Kraft brand. Isn't that not even cheese?
I mean, it might just be chemicals.
Yum!
Because it's not about having none of it and saying like this is something you can never have ever again in your life. It's about having that relationship where you have your habits that are healthy and then you're able to integrate, okay, like if I need to have Reese's or whatever it is or the ice cream, I can do that because I've calmed down the inflammation in my body and it can recover from it. It's all about prepping your body for recovery.
Okay.
And that's really where we want those habits to just become a part of your day-to-day. So even when things get really stressful, you're like, okay, wait, I just need to take 10 minutes or 15 minutes to chop up my Instacart delivery.
Yeah.
Stick it in the crock pot, and then at least you know, because it has such a bigger impact than just what you're eating.
Right.
Because it's creating consistency in your routine, which is really powerful too.
Right. It really is making such a huge difference. Actually affects everything for me in that week. Stress level, sleep, workouts, how I feel in my body and in my skin.
Yeah.
It's affecting everything. I didn't realize how big of a role that would play. And so when it went away, I was like, oh no, I don't like this.
I mean, in that case, you can also look at if it does get to a point where you're like, I don't have as much time, you know, getting those meal deliveries or like HelloFresh or something like that, where you're actually getting the prepped things.
Yes.
That's still a good way to get, you know, you're getting fresh food.
Right.
And it's just putting them together.
And they're all delicious.
They are really good. I made that for the first time and I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah, HelloFresh is like...
I was like, Rosemary, I forgot about you. All right, awesome. And then, so you did swap out the whey protein for the vegan, for the hemp.
Yeah, I got a vegan protein. I also got a hemp protein.
Awesome. And then the supplement. Have you been taking anything supplement-wise?
No. No, I never sent you the Cara vitamins, did I?
No, and then I think you had a B complex.
That was
Riley gave you a B complex.
I only felt its effects when I was and again, this could be BS and you can tell me. I don't feel it now. Like when I take it, he'll give me 2 and I don't feel anything. In fact, like 2 hours later, I get groggy again. But when I was eating good and taking it, I felt better.
Yeah, because I mean the food's
going to be affecting absorption, or
probably like a combination of things, you know.
Okay.
It's like getting your blood sugar balance, it's getting the right amount of food so that you have the energy and the carbohydrates, especially when you're working out or just blowing through calories. You're breaking down muscles, your muscles need to repair. You're not putting in good quality food to fuel the tank. Oh jeez. When you're not putting in that good quality food, it's going to impact your energy levels, and taking a B vitamin's not gonna
do anything.
Yeah, so it's like, I always look at food and supplements as enhancing each other, and they kind of don't, it's not that they don't work without the other, but they're just, you're gonna see it amplified.
It's the same thing as like fitness supplements, taking creatine or something. It's not gonna do anything. You can't just take creatine. Yeah, you can't just take creatine and not work out. It's like, where are my muscles? Why am I not jacked yet? Yeah, I feel like it's the exact same thing with food. If you're not eating right, don't expect the supplement that is supposed to help you and your body and the food if you're not even doing your part. Wow.
Exactly. It's one of those things that it like seems really simple, but it's kind of profound because we get into our habits and we get into our routine, and it's like you don't even connect sometimes this idea of like, oh, if I just take the time to make something and even if it's just that, you know, and just like nurture myself and give myself that time and space and honor, then it's like, oh, it just changes things.
It does.
It's like you're loving, it's a self-care practice.
Right.
And integrating that into your day can like change everything. Because it's a domino effect too, where it's like, all right, you start here and it's just setting you up for all of these other healthy behaviors. How is your, did we talk, I can't remember, because I'm thinking, right now I'm thinking about your hormones, and I know we talked about doing maybe like a cortisol test or a hormone test just to see what's going on, but it sounds like with the food piece being managed, the symptoms are pretty much going away. So it's really just about how can we focus on making sure that you're in this routine, not every single day, there's no way that I'm like, would ever expect you to be like, I did it every day. No, I don't think that's realistic either. It's like, okay.
I would love to get to that point though. You mean like with the diet and everything?
Yeah, just getting it integrated into your habits. Where
I honestly don't think it's impossible. I don't. I think it's, yeah, it'll take time for me to get to a point where it's like seamless, but I don't think that it's impossible for me to be more aware of my habits and to be more aware of what I'm cooking or not what I'm cooking, because everything I was cooking was great, but just to be more aware of like the things that I decide to put into my body and making that time to cook. I don't think it's impossible. And it was so easy for me when I had the groceries and the ingredients.
Awesome.
Like it was the easiest thing ever.
Yeah, it is. It can be easy.
It was like 10 minutes of prep of just like chopping things, and that's it. And then you just put it in, and it's like, and I was like, wow, what have I been doing? Like wasting money on Postmates and drive-through French fries, and again, still enjoying those things when I want to, but just limiting the quantity, the amount.
Yeah, because it's not all or nothing. Like you can have some of it still in your diet. It's just making sure that you do have that space to cook for yourself. And then it's like, okay, cool.
No, and
if the Lucky Charms ice cream is going out of season and you need it.
I need it. And Ryan was like, I'll be back. And he comes back with 2 pints of it. And I was like, I didn't eat it all at once. I still have one sitting in the fridge waiting for me. But I did knock out one in a night. I will be perfectly honest. I knocked out a whole pint to myself.
Sometimes, you know.
Look, duty calls.
Listen, we're all human.
Yes.
I've done shit like that too. I'm not perfect. People are like, but you're a dietitian. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm nowhere near perfect.
Yeah.
Like just because you have the information doesn't always mean you use it. I try my best, but it's like, you know,
you're
at the
human.
end of the day, we're human, and there's days when I want to eat all the brownies.
Yes, and you should.
And I do.
I am the devil on the shoulder.
I love it. But honestly, I look at that, and this is what happens, and I'm sure so many people can relate with this. When you think about, and I think I've talked about it before, but when you think about, I can't have this, I can't have this, I can't have this, I can't have this, your focus is all on that. So what happens when you focus on something?
You want it even more.
You just like hyper fixate, and then eventually you're gonna have it.
Yeah.
Because it's all you're thinking about.
When you eat anything else, you're like, this isn't the taste that I wanted. Yeah.
I want the Lucky Charms.
Yes, exactly.
So it's like if you can find that space where yes, you have your healthy habits, but you also are able to enjoy those foods, that's where I want you to be.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, cool. Like, and it doesn't feel like a negative, bad thing.
And I had that for 1 week.
So we can get back there.
Yeah, we can. Because I did have it for 1 week where I was like, not only am I enjoying everything that I'm cooking, what am I trying to say? You can enjoy foods that are healthy.
And taste good.
And taste good. Thank you. Brain fart.
I couldn't think of fruit.
Yeah. Who's worse here?
So we're like hanging on by a thread. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll focus on Instacart and just continuing to prep. Do you need any additional like recipes, or were you ever able to find the ones that I sent you?
Yeah, I did find them. I didn't honestly make any of them because I didn't have any of the ingredients, and I just wouldn't. When I would get my groceries, I already found stuff on Pinterest, but I'll make it a point because I want to make the curries.
Okay.
That one really caught my interest. The soups I haven't been as, because my tooth, that was the huge reason. So I was like, why did I pick so many soups? I'm getting them removed at the very end of the month, but I think my gum had no choice but to just accept that this tooth is impacted, and so I don't have a canker sore there anymore. So I'm kind of eating more crunchy foods and things because I can enjoy it, and like more chewy foods to an extent. If you could send me like other things, like aside from soups and curries.
I have a ton.
Yeah, I figure. Crock pots are great, but I also want to get into like making simple recipes on the stovetop too.
This is great. This is what I use to create meal plans, and it's a bunch of healthy, easy to make recipes.
I love that. Alright guys, so that is going to be it for this second meeting with Sarah. So we really just focused on things like where my diet's been at, what we can do to kind of keep the ball rolling now that we kind of know how my body is reacting and stuff. And we're working on some recipe things that are brewing.
I feel like my head's so tiny hidden.
Guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to throw the video a thumbs up. This might end up being another 2-part series, I'm not sure. As usual, follow Sarah on Instagram. Go check out her website if you guys want to work with her. She has all of that in the description box. She offers 15-minute free consultations. Just saying. Alright, thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to throw it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Besitos, bye!